Begin to lie on your back. Bring the soles of your feet together and let the knees come out wide. Just settle in here. Nothing to do here, but just breathe. Extend your left leg long, grab 2 to 3 inches below the right knee, and pull that knee towards the right armpit. Get deep into that right hip, keep pulling. Bring the left shoulder back to the mat and pull. Pull one more time. And release. Extend the right leg long, pull the left knee in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers 2 to 3 inches below the knee and pull that knee towards your left armpit. Pull deep into that left hip. And bring your right shoulder back to the mat. Squeeze your elbows in close to the body. 5 breaths here. Slowly release that leg down. Pull both knees into your chest and rock and roll yourself up into a tabletop position. Flip your right palm over so that your palm is facing up and your fingertips are pointing towards your knee. Gentle pressure here in that right wrist. Try straightening that elbow. And release. Flip the left palm up. Those fingertips are pointing towards the knee. Gentle pressure here in your wrist. You can shift your weight back a little bit if you'd like to feel more of a stretch. Try to straighten that elbow. Slowly release. Tuck the back toes and shift your hips back on your heels. You want all of your toes pointing towards the top of the mat. So pull that pinky toe out and turn it towards the top of the mat. You can keep the weight into your hands if you're feeling too much intensity. Or you can place your hands here on your thighs just to sit up a little bit, bringing the shoulders over your hips. Wherever you're comfortable, go to your edge. 2 more breaths here. Good. Shift your hands back to the ground, back into tabletop position. And let's roll out our hips here. So roll your body in one direction or rock your body in one direction, hip circles. Good. Go in the opposite direction. Making big, juicy circles with our hips. Good. Come back into center, tabletop position, shoulders stacked over your wrist and your hips are stacked over your knees. Bring the big toes together to touch. Exhale, lengthen your tailbone down, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Press the floor away with your hands. Bring those shoulders away from your ears. Breathe into your upper body. Inhale, tailbone lifts, belly down. Eye gaze is up. Pressing your chest through the gates of your arms. Again, press into the base of your hands. Bring the shoulders away from your ears. Cow pose. Breathe into your chest. Exhale, right knee to the forehead. Round your spine. Inhale, extend the right leg back and up, belly down. Eye gaze is up. Stretch long through those toes. Pull up on the right kneecap and lift up higher. Left knee to the forehead. Round your spine. Tuck your chin to your chest. Extend the left leg back and up. Belly down. Eye gaze is up. Stretch long through those back toes. Pull up on the kneecap. Squeeze your glute. Two more breaths. Bring that knee down, back into tabletop position. Press your right hip out, pull the right shoulder back. Gaze over your right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale. Come back to center. Exhale. Push the left hip out, pull the left shoulder back. Eye gaze over the left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Make a C shape on the right side body by pushing the right hip out, pulling the right shoulder back. Eye gaze over the right shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, push the left hip out, pull the left shoulder back. C shape on the left side body. Inhale, back to center. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, lift your knees 1 to 2 inches off the mat. Hovering tabletop. Extend the right leg back, toes on the ground. Come back into hovering tabletop. Extend the left leg back, toes on the ground. Keep letting that right knee hover. Back into hovering tabletop. Inhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Press the ails of your hands into the floor. You may need to walk your feet back just a little bit. Bring the shoulders away from your ears. Press your chest towards your thighs. Relax the back of your neck. Eye gaze is looking between your feet, your knees, or your navel. Inhale, shift your way forward into plank. Walk the feet back just a little bit so that those shoulders are stacked on top of your fingertips. So shift the weight forward. Engage your core by lifting up. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. Try not to move your feet. You can keep your knees slightly bent to lengthen your spine. Inhale, shift your weight forward into plank. Shoulders over the fingertips. Knit your front ribs in by pulling your ribs closer to your pelvis. Inhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. One more flow, just like this. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward and step your feet in between your hands, dangly pose. Grab for the opposite elbows. Allow your chest to rest on your upper thighs. Bend those knees as much as you need to. Feel free to stay here, or you can rock your body from side to side. Bring your feet together, release your hands, slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Your head comes up last. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips, arms come out to the side. Bring your hands to the floor, or you can place them on top of blocks, or you can place your hands on your shins, but bring your forehead closer to your knees. Inhale, lift up halfway. Press your hands into the floor or into your shins. Flatten your back. Squeeze the shoulders back. Keep the back of the neck long. Exhale, bend the knees, plant your hands. Step back into plank. Bring your knees, your chest, and your chin to the floor. Keep your elevated hips. Squeeze your elbows in towards your body. Hips down, peel your chest up. Cobra pose. Exhale, come down. Tuck the back toes, press back up into plank. Exhale into downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up, three-legged dog. Step that foot in between your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, come up into high lunge. Keep a deep bend in that front knee. Come up higher on the back toes. Arms up overhead, stretch up. 5 breaths here. Bring your hands together at prayer, heart center. Place the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Twist your body to the right. You have the option of placing that back knee on the ground. Five more breaths. Press the elbow into the knee and the knee back into the elbow. Find more of a twist. Inhale, come up, open up into warrior two. Seal the back heel down. Arms come up parallel to the floor. Eye gaze is looking beyond the right fingertips. Five more breaths. Straighten that front leg, bring the back arm down the back leg, inhale the right arm up, reverse triangle, pull the right shoulder back and the left shoulder forward. Find more of a rotation, spinning your chest up towards the sky. Five more breaths. Bend that front knee, bring the right arm down, left arm up, extended side angle. You have the option of placing your forearm on your upper thigh. Wherever you are, spin your chest more to the left. Pull the left bicep next to the left ear. Eye gaze is looking up. Five more breaths. Extend the back arm down the back leg. Inhale the right arm up. Peaceful warrior. 10 breaths here. Five more breaths. Cartwheel your arms down to frame that front foot. Come back into low lunge. Step that right foot back into plank. Come onto the edge of your left foot. Inhale, your right arm up. Plank pose. You can have the right foot in front of the left. You can challenge your balance here by coming into tree, bringing the sole of the right foot onto the inside of that left calf. Wherever you are, rainbow your hips up. 5 more breaths. Exhale the arms down and the legs down. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up, 3-legged dog. Step that foot in between your hands, low lunge. Inhale, come up. Arms come up. Keep up on the back toes. We're in high lunge. Make sure the shoulders are stacked over the hips. That front thigh is parallel to the floor. Stretch long through that back leg. Come up high on the toes. Two more breaths. Bring your hands together at prayer, heart center. Bring the right elbow to the outside of that left thigh. Rotate your chest to the left. You have the option of placing that back knee on the ground. To challenge yourself, maybe lift that back knee up again. Two more breaths. Seal the back heel down, untwist. Arms come parallel to the floor. Warrior two. Go deep into that front knee. Bring that thigh parallel to the floor. Bring your shoulders over your hips. Five more breaths. Straighten the front leg. Bring the back arm down the back leg. Inhale the left arm up. Reverse triangle. 10 breaths here. Bend deeply into that front knee. Bring the right arm down, left arm up, the left biceps. The right biceps are next to the right ear. You have the option of bringing that left forearm on the upper thigh. Wherever you are, press that arm into that thigh back into the arm to find more length on that side body. 5 more breaths. Extend the back arm down the back leg. Inhale. Left arm up. Peaceful warrior. Reach up. Five more breaths. Cartwheel the arms down to frame that front foot. Back into low lunge. Step that right foot forward to meet the left. Slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Head coming up last. We're gonna take a little balance here. Inhale your arms up, palms touch. Stretch up and lift the heels up. Come up high on the toes. Keep pressing your heels towards the top of the mat. Squeeze your calves together. Squeeze your glutes together. 5 more breaths here. Exhale, slowly lower your heels. Open your feet as wide as the mat. Your toes can point towards the edges of the mat. And slowly bring your hips down. Going into Malasana, you have the option of sitting on a block or a stack of books. Slowly lower your hips down. You can press your hands on your thighs to assist, or you can put your hands on the floor to assist. Hands together at prayer, heart center. The elbows come to the inside of your thigh. Press your thigh into your elbows, so squeeze them in, and press the elbows into the thigh. Feel a nice stretching, deep stretching sensation in those hips. We'll be here for 1 minute. Keep length along the back body. Try not to round your spine. Press your chest towards your prayer hands. Slowly release and have a seat. Extend the legs long. Going into caterpillar pose. So you want to be high on those sits bones. Walk your hips back. You also have the option of sitting on a blanket or a folded or a pillow to elevate the hips. And you're just going to walk your hands forward. Relax the knees, relax your feet. You should feel nice stretching sensation along the entire back body, all the way from your ankles, all the way up, back of the neck. Relax your head, relax your neck. You can keep a slight bend in the knees. Go to your edge. We'll be here for 1 minute. Slowly come up, 1 vertebrae at a time. And come onto your back. Cross the right leg over the left, crossing at the knees or stacking at the knees. Pull both knees into your chest and grab for the outside of your calves or the outside of your ankles or the outside of your foot. Wherever you are, pull those elbows closer to the ground. Pull the knees in closer to the chest. Relax that tailbone down. 10 breaths. Slowly release and let those legs fall to the left. Keeping the cross. Extend your arms out to the side, palms facing up. Eye gaze is looking to the right. Bring that right shoulder back to the mat. 10 breaths here. Slowly untwist, come back to center. Release your legs and cross the left leg over the right, stacking at the knees. Grab for your shins, for the inside of your ankle or the outside of your foot. Wherever you are, pull the knees in towards the chest and bend those elbows to the mat. Feeling a deep stretching sensation on that left hip, outside of that hip. 10 breaths here. Slowly release your legs and allow those legs, the knees to fall to the right, keeping the twist. Arms come out like the letter T, palms facing up, eye gaze is to the left. You can place your right hand on top of those knees if you want more of a twist. Bring the left shoulder back to the mat. Slowly untwist, uncross the legs, pull both knees into your chest, give yourself a bear hug. Let's realign the spine. And before we settle into Shavasana, you have the option of going into one asana of your choice, whatever feels right to your body at this moment. Five more breaths.
Slowly come out. Bring your knees as wide as the mat. Arms wide, palms facing up. Completely release. Just breathe. Shavasana.